How's it going, everybody? It is August 15th. This is Merch by Amazon, or Merch on Demand sales update. Okay, let's get into these numbers. It's been an interesting month, not as fun as I would say last month with a bunch of highs and spikes and I would say fewer lows. As you can see here with the threes and the twos, all this, even this chart right here, is actually highly abnormal for me. Not only in its inconsistency, but the lows, and it's not unusual for August to for the sales to drop. And if we go back historically and look at, for example, what's happened in 2022, there was a drop after July. So, for example, what happened this year for me, in May, my sales went up, June went up a little more, and then there was a bit of a drop in July. And I'm kind of expecting, if it continues the way it is now, which I actually consider this month to be extremely low. Let me just close this, because if I'm recording this on the 15th. So we're really about 14 days into the month, because this is first thing in the morning, and I'm sitting, and I'm just talking about the U.S. sales. I'm sitting at 81. So if we just kind of like follow the math, I'm looking at a month with about 160 sales. So I'm expecting a bit of a drop in the U.S. This month, which is kind of on track with last year. But the way it's happening with the threes and fours is somewhat, I would say, unusual. So if you see here, for example, what I was talking about, in May there was also a spike just like this year. June, I guess there was a bit of a drop, where this year, there was I got more sales in June than May, and then July. Last year was kind of about the same, or two more than June. But August and September, I did see a drop all the way until about November, December. That's when it started picking up. So right now, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. We'll see. I know Amazon was doing some changes with pop sockets, with pricing. There were also with the tier down and the tier up. Like clearly, they're doing something behind the scenes. They have been for a while, but what's happening here is pretty much as expected. Nothing out of the ordinary, except, like I said, it's strange to see this kind of inconsistency, these kinds of highs and lows. Usually what I was getting, and especially last year, is more like if you were to look at this, it would be kind of more even. Like I was having days with 7 sales, 6, 7, 8, and now it's just weird. It's all over the place. But the important thing is that it's getting me sales, so I'm not going to complain. The other thing, just to mention here, is I haven't uploaded a single design, I would say, in probably close to 2 weeks, if not 2 weeks. And so my plan was to go through the designs and through the products that aren't selling, to delete those, and then to upload new ones. So because I kind of got to my max here, and I kind of just put a hold on this and started working on other projects that I've been putting off. But what I realized the problem was that I had to permanently delete design. So this is the same old story between designs and products. So I can't just delete products. I can delete 10,000 products, but potentially my live designs won't go down at all. So what I actually have to do is every single time I delete, I want to bring this number down. It would mean that I have to delete at least 66 products. So and it's very hard to kind of go through the designs and delete the ones that have no sales for any product for that same design. So, for example, if I have one design and 65 out of those 66 products hasn't sold, I still can't delete the design. I guess I could, but my plan is to leave it up because it already has a sale. So I would have to go and do some pretty extensive research on certain designs and niches that I was working on that have absolutely no sales. And I know that there are a lot of them, but it is a bigger project than I initially thought, because I just thought, you know what, I'll just go through some of the designs, like through Pretty Merch, through the products, and even like any of the other extensions, you could just pull up products that haven't sold, and then you can start deleting. But that doesn't mean that those designs, that the number of designs will drop significantly. So that's kind of the challenge that I've run into. You guys know how I feel about merch. Merch is always my priority. So I'm a little conflicted now because I haven't really worked on merch for a couple of weeks, but it has given me the opportunity to work on other things. So I'm really conflicted because I don't think I can go a few more days without actually touching this. So I'll see. I'll either max this out because I got about 44 designs left to upload to hit the 20,000. And then maybe I'm gonna have to make a few tough decisions and start deleting designs, even though they might potentially have a sale or two. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm sitting at 118 total sales this month. Japan is still in second place, not as active as last month. Last month was really something else, and as you see here, 81 and maybe. I don't know what the difference is here. So 80 sales in the U.S. Germany's there. Germany's kind of always either second or third, and then just a few random sales across all the other marketplaces. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this is a slow month. However, like the difference in royalties, I don't think is going to be huge. And again, like it is huge when it comes to my numbers. So for example, if instead of just for easy math, let's say instead of $1,000, I get 800 in royalties. Yeah, that's 20% drop. So that is huge. But in like for me, like $200, it's fine. It's like like $100 here and there. It really all works out in the end, especially when I'm working with those other platforms. So my royalties in total, kind of like across Etsy, eBay, my online store, and merch, is always around the same, like a couple $100 here and there. So that's why for me it's not such a big, like painful thing. But still, when it comes to the numbers themselves, I'm expecting this to be a significantly lower month. So we'll see. Let me see, anything else to add? No, I'll just click on the Japan here just to show you guys what kind of activity I'm looking at, because last month, there were like 3s and 4s almost every single day. And absolutely, I had sales every day. And here now it's kind of like dropping off. And those products are not selling as much anymore. And I also wonder if it has anything to do with my activity. Because if I'm not doing anything with merch, does it actually impact my sales? Maybe not. Again, I've established, at least to myself, that we don't know anything about this platform, how it works, when Amazon's going to do anything, so that's kind of what I'm dealing with here. As you can see here, Germany started to pick up on Saturday, but again, we're just talking about 1 or 2 sales a day. So, anyways, that's about it. I'm curious to find out how you guys are doing. Let me know. Things are happening. I think over the next couple of months, we're going to see probably some changes in activity. Who knows what's going to happen with the products? I think that Amazon's always working on something. But in either case, things are going well, and hopefully you guys are doing good. Anyways, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you, guys.